This video is brought to you by Bitbox NES game cases. There is no better way to protect, store, and show off your NES game collection. Only available at stoneagegamer.com/bitbox. Skip it up and that up. So for everyone getting used to gameplay footage again, going, phew, Rich went back to the old format. Don't get your nipples all soft and pliable and relaxed, because this is only temporary. I bought the other TV to put behind me when I film live news footage, if I could talk today, and I'm going back to the old format. Sorry guys, hate to disappoint you. I'm going to get it set up hopefully later this week with Yerrick. He's going to help me out with lighting, and in a couple days I'm going to go back to the good old, actually not the new, I should say, film format. So just letting you know. And I understand why you guys wanted me to get a TV, because a lot of you said, and I agree with you, quote unquote, you look like a fat guy in outer space. Which I can't deny, having that black background, man. It doesn't work that well. So I'm glad I got this TV. So enjoy the gameplay news stories while they last, because it's not going to last that much longer. Now on to arguably what may be the most depressing news I've ever talked about since starting Review Tech USA. Irrational Games, the studio that made what I consider to be the best series, not only of the previous generation, the 7th generation, but of all time, Bioshock. I think Bioshock Infinite is up there in my top 5 best games of all time. They're no more. They've just made Bioshock Infinite. It was critically acclaimed. It sold well. But Ken Levine, the guy who runs the studio Irrational Games, he's shutting it down. I think there's like 15 people left. He laid off a crap load of them. And this is his reason as to why he is doing this. While I'm deeply proud of what we've accomplished together, my passion has turned to making a different kind of game than we've done before. To meet the challenge ahead, I need to refocus my energy on a smaller team with a flatter structure and a more direct relationship with gamers. In many ways, it will be a return to how we started, a small team making games for the core gaming audience. He wants to make, I quote here, narrative-driven games for the core gamer that are highly replayable. He wants to foster the most direct relationship with his fans as possible, and he wants to focus exclusively on content delivered digitally. Ding, 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 the key reason right there, folks. So Ken Levine is calling it a trimmed studio, saying that Irrational Games is still going to be there, but like I just said 20 seconds ago, they're going to be making digitally distributed games because they want to be more in touch with the gamer. I really want to believe him because I really like this guy, but the realist, and I guess you could say the pessimist in me, is he wasn't making it was too risky to make the big AAA games like Bioshock Infinite, and to go back to your quote-unquote roots is cheaper and there's less risk. You can't knock the guy for it, I guess. You can't hate on him for it, because it is what it is, and the industry is evolving and changing, and AAA games are getting more expensive by the day. But it just sucks, because Ken Levine is a brilliant guy, and I don't know, even if he does, I don't know, is he going to sell off the Bioshock series? We'll see. If he does, who's going to be able to hold that down, man? Who's going to be able to, come up with something that'll be on the same level as Bioshock Infinite, if he sells it to another development company? But this is what it is. AAA games are very risky, and unless you really have the funds and cash to lose, it's safer to go this route. And it sucks to see it. It was funny, right before I heard about this announcement, a bunch of you guys, I'm not going to give anyone direct credit, because like 30 of you guys sent me this article in like 20 seconds on my Facebook page. But it was funny. Adam Sessler was saying, last year everyone was like, oh, doom and gloom with the gaming industry, how mobile's going to take over, and now everything's all optimistic. Really? Really, Adam Sessler? Take a look at this. Are you still as optimistic about everything? Anyway, folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.